It's primary day in Ohio, and the time for campaigning is almost over. Just a few more hours to go. GOP voters in the Buckeye State are choosing their nominee to replace retiring Senator Rob Portman today. Matt Dolan now joins us live, and want to get your take on where things are going. There are reports, and I'd like to hear it from you, that your campaign is surging. What does that mean, and what do you base that on?
Well, hi, Dana. Yes, so I base it on what we've been feeling across the state for the last few months. While I realize it's now manifesting itself in the polls, I have known that the Ohio Republicans have been responding to my message about Ohio. It's about ending Biden's inflation, getting energy independence, getting Ohio workers back to work, being America strong. That has been resonating now for months over the campaign trail. And I think people, as they began to pay attention to this race, and there's 7 of us to choose from, they began to realize there's one candidate, me, that has been talking all about Ohio, going to Washington, fight for Ohioans. And that's why I think your momentum is great. We saw it this morning in the pouring rain, shaking hands with voters. The response was great.
Okay, so a question then, because President Trump went ahead and endorsed J.D. Vance. There was a hard-fought competition, especially between Josh Mandel and J.D. Vance, to try to get that endorsement. Since that endorsement, J.D. Vance's polling numbers have gone way up. Do you think that has a possibility of putting him over the top tonight?
Well, it's always a possibility. What I think has happened, though, is the other 3 candidates no longer have a campaign to run on because they were running for that endorsement. Look, I have been running on Trump policies. I've been running on what's good for Republicans. Ohio was good under President Trump. We had a strong economy. We had less regulations. Those are things I've done as a state senator. So the irony of this whole thing, Dana, is I'm the one that has been implementing good conservative Republican Trump-like policies in Ohio. As a result, Ohio's strong. Our job numbers are getting better. We have choice for our parents to decide where and how their children get educated. So I'm just the one that's looking forward. I'm saying Republicans need to defend today's crisis caused by the Biden administration, and let's look forward with a positive conservative agenda.
What was your reaction to the leaked decision at the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade, and how do you think that might affect the midterm in the general election?
Well, first, as a lawyer and a constitutional conservative, I am really concerned about the leak, and I hope the DOJ and the FBI take it seriously, find the leaker, and prosecute them. As a pro-life legislature and pro-life person, it is exciting. It is. I have been strong, always saying that Roe v. Wade needs to be returned to the states. I have a strong pro-life record in the legislature, so I believe what will happen is if this draft opinion actually becomes the opinion of the Supreme Court, that this will obviously be a major issue, particularly in the state legislative races, because now it is a matter for the states to decide if this opinion actually becomes the law.
All right, Matt Dolan, enjoy your campaigning on the last day here, and we'll see what happens tonight. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Dana.